For this project you need 15-second royal icing and then also piping consistency icing. And first I'm going to decorate the top part of the cookie, so I'm just outlining with piping consistency icing. And then you want to start in the middle, divide this area into sections. And then using a 15-second royal icing, flood every other section. And now you can take a toothpick, or I'm using stainless steel needle tool, you can smooth it out. And then once you're done with smoothing this out, you have to let it crust, and then we'll fill the remaining sections with icing, and you'll see it will create a nice tufted look that some of you asked me about. And while the top is crusting, we can flood the bottom. I'm using 15-second royal icing to flood the bottom area. And then the bottom area has to be dry completely before you move on to next step, decorating the white. Okay, so now that the blue area has crusted, we can fill the remaining sections with icing. And once you're done smoothing the icing, you have to let this dry. Okay, and here is the cookie that has dried, and now I'm just going to show you quickly how you can easily make the ribbons. So I have a little piece of paper, and I'm just going to cut a triangle, leaving the center of it intact, so it will create a ribbon shape, and then just trim the ends depending on how big you want your ribbon to be. So this is my little template, and it will ensure that my bows will be the same size. Now you can just take a needle tool, or you can use a pin and just mark the corners. Again, icing at this point should be dry. You don't want to do this on icing that has not dried sufficiently, because it will break. Okay, so now that you have your marks, we can start piping the outline for the bow. I'm using piping consistency icing first, and then I'm just going to take 15 seconds and flood it with 15-second icing. And here I'm using 15-second royal icing to flood. And if you'd like, you can add a little shimmer. I'm using white disco dust. And then you want to let the bow dry before you add the center. In meanwhile, you can pipe the sleeves. I'm using yellow. And then the other side as well. Okay, now I can pipe the center. I'm just going to put a large dot in the center and sprinkle some disco dust on top. And now I'm finishing up. Just piping a few details. And then you can let this dry and you're done. And there you have it. You just made Alice in Wonderland baby onesie. If you like my video tutorials, give them a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get all the updates via email. Thanks for watching. See you next time.